Welcome to the Curiosity Chamber.
Welcome back. This podcast is officially sponsored by nobody, per usual, and unofficially sponsored by steroids. I've never taken steroids. I had the urge to at one time. Definitely had the urge to take steroids at one time. That was roughly when I was like 18 years old. I didn't know where to get it, but I would have done it probably. I wanted to get big. I wanted to get jacked. Looking all around me in the locker room and stuff. Not below the waist, just looking at like above the waist of other dudes that were jacked. Let's move on. What's up, everyone? We had a little refreshing interview last week. I think it was. Time flies, dude. Good Lord. Last week. And man, talk about perspective. That dude was a G. He went through some shit, man. And if you didn't get a chance to check that out, I wish you would. He had some good information. It's nice to talk to somebody, man. Instead of me just blabbering away here, talking about nonsense, making your ears bleed. Yeah, it was a cool change of pace. The projection is for me to get more interviews. I'm already outreaching to people, so hopefully by this weekend I'll have another interview, and then we'll post that on Monday or something, and then I'll do another solo maybe if we still have listeners, and so on and so forth. Just get kind of onto like this rhythm, all right? Trying to not be so sporadic, but that's me in a nutshell. I don't know. Have you guys ever witnessed like horrible drivers? Such bad drivers. Like, dude, to the point you're just like, man, you should not even have the ability to procreate. Like, you shouldn't even be able to go to bingo at 7 p.m., dude. What are you doing? Just stay home. You're putting everyone's life at risk, dude. Animals, people, light poles. You're putting everything at risk. Who sold you a goddamn car? Who gave you a license? And I am hesitant to say license because I am unsure if this person actually had one. I was driving home today, just about like an hour ago, driving home from fishing, and we're all waiting at this red light. So it's a pretty big intersection. Most cases, like you'll get the left green arrow to go first. So then people that are going straight have to wait because there's cars coming from both sides. Like our side is making a left turn, and then across the way is also making a left turn. So there's traffic coming in front of you, right? If I was to go straight during their green light, their green arrow, I would collide into that person. Okay. Well, we have a red light on my side, and the light goes green arrow, right? So we can't move. Well, this special little man decides to fucking floor it. Just guns it. Sees a green arrow, not for us, floors it. Goes straight. All of a sudden you hear horns. Get out of the way. Like, why are you going on a green arrow, man? What are you doing? What, like, dude, I know exactly what was happening. He was texting or something, looking at his phone. He's probably like knee deep in porno. Or maybe like online scratch offs, because that's a thing in Illinois now. You can do these quick little mini games. I've done it. I haven't paid for one. I've done it though. I get free promos, and you bet your damn ass I do it. Never won, but yeah, I don't know. People just scare the shit out of me, man, because I have a motorcycle, and it's stuff like that that would kill me. That alone would kill me. If he goes on my green arrow and just disregards everything and smashes into me, I'm a goner. See ya, I'm an angel. Or maybe I'm a little demon. Maybe I'm a little deviant demon. I'm going to come haunt your ass, you little bitch. Oh, Lord. That was my day. How's your day? You doing good? Wonderful. Listen, man. There's a lot of talk about aliens, right? Now the government's coming out. They've been coming out for like the last year. We got whistleblowers now coming out saying they seen some things. There's aliens. There's weather balloons all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, like tons of them. I don't know if that's always been a thing, but I don't know, man. Getting kind of interesting. And where my mind goes to is the galaxy is so large, like essentially it's infinite. Okay, and what infinite means, it's gonna blow your goddamn mind. It's gonna blow your lid right off. Hope you're wearing Depends, because you're probably gonna shit yourself. Infinite. And it's so hard to comprehend this. Infinite means that there's the capability, the possibility that every single life with a different variation has taken place. So instead of me coming on this podcast and talking about aliens right now, saying how that they are probably here, there's another version of me saying that it's impossible, they do not exist. If the galaxy is infinite, there's infinite possibilities. And then, in some cases, since it's infinite, there's another version of myself stumbling on the words, just like I am right now, doing that. Crazy, man, crazy. If that is really what it is, if there's an infinite, like someone just is copying these exact words right now in an alternate universe, and my mind is blowing up, and I didn't wear Depends. I should have. I gave you advice, but I didn't take it. It just hurts my mind to think about. However, okay, so let's get back to the point, okay? If aliens have been visiting us since essentially the 60s, that's when there's been a record, don't you think they have like technology that's capable of cloaking or blending in or looking like a human being? Don't you think? Like, just they come here on Earth, they cloak as a human being, like using a human body as essentially a vessel, and then make a dent in this world, or like push enough momentum to where this they want the world to go. And then all of a sudden, that human body, maybe we know it, maybe we know who they are, maybe they're famous, I don't know. They do enough, and then all of a sudden they're dead. Like they leave, but that vessel, the human body, is dead. I don't know. I'd imagine they would have capabilities like that if they're able to travel like by Universal Studios, by universe. I don't fucking know. Multiple universes. I don't know what the terminology is. I'm not a scientist. Never claimed to be one. Don't hold that against me. I'm just saying, man. A lot of young people, and I hope all of my credibility didn't just go out the door because I was unable to say that word properly. It's a hard word. Sorry. It's like by universal. Whatever. You get the fucking point. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Jesus. Listen, man, I'm not done talking about it yet, so I'm going to get back on track. Most of these people that make a giant impact on Earth, they die pretty young, right? At 27 years old in most cases, whether it's for music, whether it's they're an entrepreneur and invented something, they usually do something heroic or like that changes the course of life, and then they dip out. They're out. Peace. Kind of strange, huh? Well, if they were an alien using a human vessel, not so strange, kind of makes sense. So what the hell? What else do you need to be here for? You have to get back home to your people in your universe. You know, you're not going to stay here on Earth. You borrowed the body or you created it. Either or. Because some people have like superhuman ability, right? Like the normal person is just like, how the fuck are they doing that? How are you doing that, Jimi Hendrix? Huh? How you playing that guitar like that, son? No one else could play like that. Jim Morrison, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you dead at 27, Kurt Cobain? I don't know. Think about it. Think about it. If you're still here, if I didn't lose you after what I was just blabbering about. And that's why I like having other people on here so I don't sound retarded sometimes. But that's what you get. There's no editing. Maybe I'm just a little shaken up from the almost witnessing a car accident. I don't know. And I was watching a documentary yesterday, and the documentary itself is not important, but it's just kind of what I saw. Okay, so there were two babies. All right, there was like a 1 year old, and then there was like a brand new baby, like 16 days old. Okay, so you have a 1 year old, 16 days old baby, two of them. To me, what it looks like, dude, and since maybe or maybe not I have experience with this, you'll never know. These babies, man, they reminded me so much of two adults or two teenagers, whatever, just not babies, two people that just took a huge dose of hallucinogens and are just like hanging on for dear life. Like they don't understand what is going on around them, all big eyed and just trying, like everything's a new adventure. Everything is like the colors, the shapes, they're trying to process it all, trying to figure it out. They don't seem scared because they have each other. They were like clinging on to each other. They were so close to each other and kind of like holding on. And like when they made eye contact, it was like, holy fuck, we're tripping balls. Hold on. Hold on, partner. We got this. We got this. Goo goo gaga. And it was kind of like incredible to see. It was nice. I don't know. That's just where my mind goes when I saw that. Does anyone else feel like that? Or is it just me? I might have a handicap. This might be the episode that actually gets me government paid. If I send this into them and be like, look, dude, I do have a disability. They'll be like, yeah, you sure do. Okay, here's $600 a month on us. How have you made it this far? And I'll take the money happily. And I'll say, yeah, dude, you're telling me. You're telling me. What else do I want to talk about with you guys? I'm not a motivator. I just want to let you know that I don't do, like, sometimes I'll say some what I think is kind of personal. Maybe you find it motivating, but I don't go out of my way to try and motivate people, dude. I just try to talk in a way that I have experience with. Right? I'm not saying that I know better than anybody else because I really don't. I really don't. And I feel like that comes off egotistical sometimes. And if I sound like that, I'm sorry. I don't think I know more than anybody. I just know what I've been through. And because, dude, I like some of these motivational videos are cool, like some people, but like, dude, everybody and their fucking mother does it. These motivational videos. And I'm not trying to be like that. Maybe it happens on occasion again, just because like this is my life. I'm sharing some things and maybe you can take some things away from the footnotes, I guess. And sometimes I get passionate on subjects, but I'm not trying to like be here to motivate you to like get out of bed, go hit the gym, go do an ice bath, stop masturbating, stuff like that. It's like, you're a grown up. You can figure it out. I mean, sometimes you got to fail, dude. That was the best way that I learned, was failing over and over and over again. Boy, that hurts. Why do I keep hitting my thumb with a hammer? Maybe I should stop doing it. Right? Like maybe you should stop getting arrested. Maybe you should stop putting anal beads in your bum. Going to get infections. You know, you keep going to the hospital every 3 weeks. You have a frequent flyer pass. because you got shit up your ass. Stop it. Cut it out. Cut the nonsense out. So I just wanted to apologize. I'm sorry if I sound like that and coming off as egotistical. I really don't mean to. I'm not. Guess I'm bringing that up because for the last like 6 to 8 weeks, I haven't gone to the gym. Sometimes I hit this plateau at the gym because I've done it so long and it just becomes repetitive. And then I catch it. I'm like, man, okay, it's healthy to a point, but it's like, I'm starting to like, I can feel it creeping up, an ego. I feel it creeping up. Whenever I go to the gym, like, oh man, I'm in such good shape. I'm the best shape ever. Dude, I could probably like outdo this person. I could probably outdo that person. I'm trying to be the best. I'm trying to beat everybody. And I mean, that used to be cool when I used to like compete at a high level, but I don't do that anymore. I still play hockey, but it's like, and softball, but those are like adult leagues. I mean, you don't have to try hard in those. I still want to do well, but listen. So I took 6 to 8 weeks around. It was one of those two. And I didn't work out. I didn't go to the gym. I would run on occasion. Maybe out of those 8 weeks, I ran 3 times. And that's coming from running every other day, 3 miles every other day. So I dropped a bunch of weight, maybe like 10 pounds in 8 weeks. And I just wanted to like get a new perspective. Sometimes I do this, dude. Sometimes I'll just like do random shit to get a new perspective. If I feel something creeping up and I'm not liking where my mental space is going, it's really strange. But I catch it, and I took 8 weeks off. I lost a lot of muscle mass. Sure enough, dude, like the ego started going away. And like I didn't want to fight anybody. I didn't want to like I don't know. Like dudes have this thing, this bravado, I guess. And it's like you want to be the biggest baddest son of a bitch out there, like wherever you go. Like the alpha male, but I really don't think that size, like how much you work out directly correlates to being an alpha male or whatever. I don't. I really don't. And I just didn't like my headspace. I just wanted to like relax, cool down. Okay. We cooled down. It's been 8 weeks. And now all of a sudden, like I get this burst that I want to get back into being healthy. I want to get back into weightlifting, but I have a clean mind right now. So that egotistical, like the ego lift, I guess is what it is. Like, oh, I can do more weights. I can do this. I can do that. I can get bigger than you. That's completely gone. But now it's like, I want to eat healthy. I want to do ice baths every morning, try and shock my system, get into a clear headspace, which I've been doing. And I want to hit the gym hard just for me. I changed gyms. Like no one goes to this gym that I'm going to now. So I don't have to like be around anybody. I can just work on me. And that's what I want it to be, dude. It shouldn't be about anything else. It shouldn't be about trying to get looks from people. It shouldn't be trying to be bigger than somebody else. It should be working on yourself. And that's what this whole thing was about, man. It was like, all right, erase it, start from scratch, wipe the slate clean. Okay, 8 weeks passed. All right, now hit it hard. Hit it hard like you fucking mean it. So sometimes I'll just like I'll do stuff like that, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe other people do that. But I feel good. I feel real good. I feel great. Those ice dude, I don't know. I think I have lips. Like it's not just one time I said ice bath. Ice bath. I made a video on TikTok and I said ice bath. posted it anyways. I don't give a shit. Ice bath. And it's miserable going in there for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, however long you want to go in there. But when you get out, dude, the body is such a remarkable thing. Like, you warm up so quick and then you feel kind of like cozy, kind of nice. Like, your body just automatically just generates heat and goes to a suitable temperature pretty damn quick. My body specifically, pretty damn quick. And I like that. It's a nice feeling. It's also like, if you can, because the hardest part of that ice bath is the mind fuck right before you get in there. Then it's not on the first day, it's on the second day. Because the first day you don't really know what to expect. So you're like, yeah, it's probably going to be cold. All right, let's do it. And you get in there and you're like, oh, fuck, it is cold. Oh, no, what have I gotten myself into? And then you get out and then you warm up and you feel better. Okay, now the second day, you're standing in front of that cold water with ice in it. And now you know exactly what to expect and what it's going to feel like. So you're just like hovering over it, making every single excuse why you should not get in there. Ultimately, I get in there. Like, I'll have to like walk around my apartment a couple times. I'll eat like oatmeal, take a protein shake down, and then get in it. But just standing in front of it, man, I'm like, oh, Jesus, I know what's coming. I know what's coming. Doesn't feel good at all. And I guess like that kind of relates to life a little bit. Oh, man, that's so corny. Of course you just said that. It's true, though, man. Like, if you do hard shit, the other things that you thought were hard aren't really that hard. How many times can you say hard? I'm hard. I'm hard right now. I can say hard a lot of times. It's true though, man. Everything seemed easier after I take that ice bath in the morning. Like, okay, yeah, what's running 3 miles? I just did an ice bath. That shit was miserable. What's an argument? Like, things just seem pointless. Like, why am I even spending my time on that? It puts you in a weird mental place, man. I like it a lot. I really do like it. Shit seems so much easier. You don't like exhaust your energy on nonsense. It's kind of cool. So I'm doing that for 30 days. Tomorrow will be day 4. And we'll see where that goes. There's another thing I wanted to talk about, because this is all over the news, is Bronny James' son had a cardiac arrest during, I think it was his first college practice. That's pretty suspicious. And that debate is already lit. It's already ignited, on fire. Vaccine, not vaccine. Was it the vaccine? Was it not the vaccine? All I'm going to say is that if me, Jay Baroni, has not had a cardiac episode before Bronny James, a specimen, dad, and elite, top tier, maybe top 3 best athletes in the entire world ever, is going to have a heart attack at 19 years old, and you're going to call it a freak accident? Okay, definitely is a freak accident, but something led up to that, man. This dude, Bronny James, has every resource at his fingertips. Dietitian, weightlifting, like psychiatric help, I'm sure, like talking to a therapist. Blood levels are probably constantly checked. You know, just whatever it takes to perform at an elite level, and that's knowing your body inside and out through tests, through output, like litmus tests. You bet your ass that LeBron James was putting Bronny through that shit. This kid's cardio is probably insane. 19 years old. Elite athlete at 19, dude. Do you understand how good your cardio is? Like, dude, I could drink 24 beers and then go to the gym the next day. That's 19 years old. You just don't have a heart attack. Something caused that. It's like, it is a freak accident, but it's not a freak accident because something caused that. I don't buy it for a second that LeBron James' son, Bronny James, had a bad heart all of a sudden at 19 years old. I don't buy that. I do not buy that. I personally believe that it has something to do with the vaccine. There's so much information out there. If he recently just got it too, like updated boosters, like that would be my guess. Because I keep hearing the same thing over and over and over again, man. It's like right after those booster shots, like people are dropping after 2 weeks, like up to 2 weeks. And I personally know people that have like heart issues now because of the vaccine. I mean, you can play dumb, you can be blind to the fact. I get it. I understand because some people put all of their trust into that. And, you know, it's like you got pushed to do it, whether you believed it or not. Like it was all basically mandatory. And there was a lot of fear mongering going on as well. So I completely sympathize with people that got it, but let's not like beat around the bush. You know, there's an elephant in the room and everyone just kind of wants to avoid it. Like, why can't we have these discussions without everyone freaking out? Like, was it or was it not? So we can learn from this and, you know, try to like fight it or get education out there so people stop having heart attacks at 19 years old, man. It's not like, for me, it's not like I was right and you were wrong. It's not even about that. It has never been about that. What is safe for our people, for our kids? You know, what is safe, dude? What are we putting in our body? What are you giving us? Just like lay it out. What is this? Is this okay? Stop hiding shit. Just let us know and then let us make the decision, dude. It's too much like smoke and mirrors. I feel so bad. 19 years old. He was like on such a good path and then has this cardiac episode. Like, I don't know what his career looks like after that. If there even will be one. So much promise, too. So young. Oh, Lord. We should get someone on here to talk about that. Or maybe, I don't know. Because there is a lot of like misinformation. I understand that. I don't even know who I would talk to. If anyone has any recommendations of who to talk to, who's in the field of like viruses, diseases, respiratory, shit like that, cardiac, I guess, anything along those lines, hit me up. thecuriositychamber@gmail.com or any of the social medias, just DM me, whatever. But yeah, the next time we're on here, we'll have another interview. I sent out some messages. I would love to speak to a comedian. Those are the funnest conversations to me, man. Just get on here and act silly and bullshit and hopefully match my energy of being Asperger's, a handicap. We'll see. Thanks for listening. Appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And remember, be on Zoom at 9 a.m. You have a meeting. Peace.